Good morning, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, and we're going to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Virgo. Virgo, as I was shuffling your deck, I got the Three of Swords and the World card out. So it's something to do with the closing out of a situation here. I feel like for some of you, there may be the closing out of a relationship. Three of Swords sometimes gives rise to a third-party relationship, something coming between you and another person, maybe lack of communication, but something here is coming to a close. That's pretty hard to deny. All right, let's just have a quick look. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all the support you give me. It's wonderful to have you on board. I so appreciate you. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, or it's not sort of hitting the spot, then it may not be your reading. Keep in mind that I do read for a lot of people, so it may not be your reading this round. We're going to use the Golden Tarot for your reading. This is a really old deck, and it still is so beautiful, and so it stayed together so well. It has no chips, it has no bangs, and yet I've used it quite a lot. And the gilding sort of stays in place, which is beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. Well, this may be what's coming through in the reading then, being I've got those two cards jumping out on me. The Five of Swords is an energy of moving away from something. It's the card of winning at all costs. It is a card that talks about some sort of battle where you need to be very sort of self-focused here. I don't want to say selfish, because I feel like here you're moving away from something because you have to rather than because you want to. So sometimes it means like packing up your ideas and just sort of getting out of a place, sometimes because you have to rather than because you want to. It's sort of that energy of a Pyrrhic victory or a Pyrrhic victory. All right, we have the Four of Cups. There is a dissatisfaction here. So I feel like somehow or another, what I'm feeling is that you were offered something that looked a certain way on the surface. Maybe you were very invested in it. Maybe you were really happy that you were offered this cup. But it's turned out that the cup you've been offered here is not really how you saw it. Sometimes this can mean you're bored with it, dissatisfied with it. But it's certainly not giving you the nourishment that you thought you were getting. All right, so there's a decision to be made. And sometimes a decision like this with the swords here can be a difficult decision. It is about being stuck on the fence. In the traditional tarot, the person is blindfolded. But this one, she's got her eyes open, but she's very fixated on something. She has her arms crossed, her heart is crossed, so something's hurt here, but the decision needs to be made, and it looks like you're sitting on the fence here. But I see you looking out towards the future and understanding that you have to feel content with your long-term decisions here. This is about manifesting something new and waiting for your ships to come in. So it's sort of like you're stuck here trying to make a decision, but trying to think what's best for you in the future. There's the Three of Swords. So, okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign here, a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents for me somebody very motherly, nurturing, kind, intuitive. I feel like you've been hurt by this person though, and I feel very strongly you're making a choice to move away. Let's see where we're going. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Well, you see, the wheel turns. The wheel always turns. Sometimes it turns up, sometimes it turns down. Sometimes it's in your favor, sometimes it goes against it. I don't feel that this is an easy decision for you, but I feel like you've been hurt in a situation that you now need to let go of. The promise with the Wheel of Fortune, though, is that the Wheel of Fortune will turn back up the other way again and will bring you what you want on your journey. Knight of Wands coming through with the Chariot. All right. Seven of Cups. You have a lot of choice here, Virgo. This says to me that you have a lot of choice on your path. There may be a Virgo. There may be a Virgo around you. I feel like you could have a Cancer coming in here. Somebody here is still making their way towards you here. But for me, I look at this and I think you have a lot of options. You're not limited. So maybe it's time to sort of get out there and have fun before you commit to somebody again. And really understand that the cup that you're being offered in things may not always be the cup you're expecting. There's very much this energy here with these cups, that some of them look very different and we don't know what we're being offered. And sometimes that cup may just be the sort of energy you don't want. I mean, we do have a cup with a snake in it, so maybe you feel that you've been deceived by somebody here. But whatever this is for you, you have a lot of opportunities coming in for you. But I feel like here with this card, you've got somebody coming towards you very quickly here with the Chariot. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands. With the Emperor, you definitely do. All right, somebody is coming in here. Somebody who is making their way towards you. I feel like whoever this person is, they are very different to what you've been dealing with. We've got an Aries energy coming through very strongly. So it could be an Aries as well. This person wants to offer you a long-term commitment, but you might want to get out there and have fun at the moment. I really feel this energy here of sort of stubbornly refusing to get tied down to the next thing too quickly. There is definitely an energy that you want to have fun with something. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords coming through. Very different Ace of Swords in this deck. We do have a Queen of Pentacles coming through. And we have a King of Wands. This is your person here. So I feel like this person is coming towards you to offer you a brand new direction. And I feel like you're still fixated on this person from your past. You could have been married to this person or had a long-term commitment with this person. There's also a sort of energy here that somebody may have closed down a third party to come towards you. And I wasn't really sort of seeing that before, but now it's really here. You could be dealing with someone who is a divine partner or divine counterpart here. And I feel like this person is coming in to offer you something. Now, there's a truth that needs to be exposed. So I'm wondering here, if in the past you walked away from a situation because there was another person in that situation. So it may be you with the Three of Swords and the World card. Maybe you closed a relationship or a situationship down because the person you wanted to be with was in another relationship. What I'm seeing here is the energy here of something now moving in your direction. And I feel here that this person has not given up on this situation and they may be coming in to offer you something new here. So we have both Cancer and Aries strongly here. Also, we have a lot of earth energy. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. This person here with this King of Wands is really ready to offer you something. Now, whether you're a male or a female, dealing with a male or a female, it's irrelevant here. The King of Wands is the masculine energy. This person wants to take charge. They want to offer you something pretty amazing here. So whether this is you wanting to go out into, because I feel like here that there is an energy of wanting to sort of see what other options are out. Maybe you gave up on this person and you're already sort of out there seeking out your options. But this person means business here. They really do. All right, let's have a look and see what's going on. I have the Five of Swords. So I feel now you may have walked away from a situation where there was another person involved. I feel like here you were very disappointed. Maybe you're waiting for this person to make a decision and they never made the decision. I feel like you moved on here and manifested something new, even though your heart was broken. It's like you still went out there and tried to love and find your Ten of Pentacles here. And I feel like this person is returning. They may have divorced, they may have separated. Something here with the Wheel of Fortune says the direction's changed. You could have someone traveling back towards you here. I feel like this person has never given up on you. They know the truth of who you are. This is a person who absolutely has clarity now. Now, the other thing I'm looking at here, oh yeah, now we do have all energies represented. For some of you, a partner may be returning here, so just hold on to that one too. You could have had a relationship with somebody that broke down because of a third party, but you may want to close it off, start again here. There's the World card again. So you may be in a position where you want to have a restart with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. It's sort of like you may want to try again after something closed out in the past. This person could have been a partner, a wife, a husband, but there's sort of an energy here that you may have a restart with them. All right, after something else has fallen over. Oh, that was right, nice and easy. The rattle's coming out. It's funny with the oracle cards because they have such a, a big amount of cards, but you'd be surprised at how the cards repeat themselves and you keep seeing the same cards coming through. All right, so the rattle is card 48. No, it's not. 43. Goodness gracious, I should look properly the first time, shouldn't I? All right, so the essence of this card. The rattle is the spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayer to the four directions. The body of the rattle is like the earth spinning on its axis. With the aid of the rattle, the medicine woman instills a desired destiny in her future, closing with the prayer, "Great Spirit, may your will be done." The rattle guides us to help pray for the earth, not just for our personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for us. Oh, I love this one because it says you may want to catch God on the whisper, not on the shout. And I say that all the time. You get so many warnings and then the tower comes in. The rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit, but be careful, they are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they are not used mindfully. Set your old tools aside and take up the drawing instruments of spirit. You are consciously stepping into partnership with the divine. This is the time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. The medicine here says you may want to catch God on the whisper, not on the shout. What you are trying to craft your own desires and expectations is already there. What you are trying to craft to your own desires and expectations is already there, standing before you. Do not spin the world to your own benefit. You're being offered the Creator's tools, which must be put to use to serve a divine purpose. Okay, so what this card is talking about here, it's sort of like you have already created what you wanted. So I feel like this relationship that's coming in here may well be something that you've wanted all the time, but it's almost like you've given way to your own expectations rather than to stay true to the expectations of the universe. So it's like you've already manifested something that you've created. You've already created something from manifestation, but yet you're giving in to your human desires and going after something else when what was meant for you has already been created. I hope that makes sense. So I feel like what the rattle is saying here is you don't have to fight for what is already yours. I feel like the universe has been telling you this, but perhaps you've been fighting against it because of your human desires. Maybe your ego has taken you in a different direction here. Because what you want is coming towards you here. What you want in terms of a relationship or a person is already here. You've already manifested it. But somehow or another you're not trusting it and you're moving in a different direction. So I feel like the rattle is saying to you here, heed your own advice. You have been able to create what you want, but somehow or another you're feeling it's either not right for you or... Let me just take another card on it. I feel like I need to get to the bottom of this. Queen of Wands. Okay. So it's sort of like what you want, what you've created here already wants you. So it's like it's already in process here. We have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like your love sits somewhere else. And maybe this person coming in here or coming back in, whatever it is for you, is already the person you've manifested. But it's almost like you want to go off and play the field or try out other opportunities here, because you don't want to be tied to the very thing that you created. Oh, okay, I will leave you with that. I hope you understand it a little better than me. All right, thank you.